This ABC 15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. Straight up.
Hi, I'm Nick Saletti here with your top stories from ABC15 Arizona. COVID-19 concerns expanding this morning as cases rise every day. Here in Arizona, cases are doubling about every 2 weeks. Now, a former director of the CDC worries the U.S. could hit 200,000 new cases every day in the coming weeks. Right now, the daily average is more than 50,000, but that's up 60% over last week's 7-day average. And hospitalizations have doubled in the past 3 weeks. Healthcare workers say they are exhausted.
We kind of really haven't had a chance to recuperate and recover, and now we're right back into it. These patients are very difficult to take care of.
It gets emotional. It's difficult to watch this day in and day out.
Nearly 44% of counties have what the CDC considers to be high COVID transmission. Moderna is expanding its study on kids getting the vaccine. The company is in talks with the FDA to enroll children under the age of 12 into the trial to better detect side effects such as heart inflammation. Currently, Pfizer is the only vaccine that is authorized for kids 12 and older. The search continues for 16-year-old Faith Moore today, who was swept away by raging floodwaters in Cottonwood. Volunteers helping in the search are asking to meet at the Mingus Union High School at 6 to organize their search parties. There are more than 15 agencies working together to find Faith. Ground crews have been focusing on looking through the wash called Christina Draw. The National Guard has its Black Hawk helicopters searching by air as well, and swift water crews are on the Verde River. We spoke to one volunteer who is close in age to Faith.
It's kind of heartbreaking because, me being 17, she's so close to my age. So just knowing how she was feeling is probably how I would have felt if I was in the same situation. And, I would have been so scared. And it just breaks my heart knowing that, she was alone.
The fire chief said the community's response has been incredible. The family has set up a GoFundMe account for search efforts. If you're interested in helping out, just go to abc15.com. Arizona may have had a lot of rain last week, but it's not enough. America's second largest reservoir is at its lowest level on record. Lake Powell was first filled more than 5 decades ago. According to federal government data, Lake Powell had fallen to roughly 3,500 feet as of Sunday. That's just a third of its capacity. Lake Mead, which is nearby, is the nation's largest reservoir and has also drained at an alarming rate this year. The two reservoirs are part of the Colorado River system that supplies more than 40 million people living across Arizona and 6 other states. If you're heading back to the office after working from home, you may want to think about introducing some healthier habits like mindful eating.
Mindful eating is not a diet. There are no menus or recipes. It's more about focusing on how you eat.
Okay, so consider the 3 S's. The first is sit down while you eat. Research shows we eat 5% more while standing up. The second is chew slowly, which can improve digestion and also allow you to enjoy your food more. And finally, smile in between bites. Smiling releases neurotransmitters that can make you happier and reduce mindless or emotional eating. I'll have to try it. While the market for new homes appears to be cooling off a bit, the U.S. Census Bureau says the sale of newly built single-family homes fell to an annual rate of 676,000. That's far below the 839,000 rate in June of 2020 when the housing market opened back up during the pandemic. Experts say most of the home buying remains at the higher end of the market. They say higher lumber costs prevent many builders from producing affordable homes.
Time now for that most accurate forecast. I'm meteorologist Iris Hermosillo. Getting a little hotter, and that means the hundreds are back today. Look for a high of 103 in Phoenix. Still about 3 degrees below the normal high for this time of year, though. 80s for Prescott, 70s in Flagstaff, and upper 80s in Payson, while Sedona reaches the 90s. We do have a chance for a few more scattered storms, both in northern Arizona and in southern Arizona, with a 10% chance for storms here in the valley. There's a chance we see a few isolated storms come close to the Phoenix area this afternoon, and then a slight chance for some rain here as we go into tonight. But again, just an isolated threat. That's why that chance is just at 10% today and again tomorrow. But then by the end of the week, those storm chances start to go up as we see a disturbance enhance that rain potential a little bit more, with a 30 to 40% chance for scattered showers and thunderstorms Thursday and Friday. It'll get a little hotter today and tomorrow. Then temperatures start to drop again with highs in the low hundreds. In fact, right around 100 degrees through the weekend.
For the latest headlines, weather, and traffic, go to abc15.com or just download our free ABC 15 mobile app.
This ABC 15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. Straight up.